People lecturing Tinubu about politics have not contested to be class captain. Gbolahan Olojede. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. In talking about the Muslim ticket speak by the flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in an interview with Wazobia Max TV, Gbolahan Olojede, a political analyst, revealed that he is surprised that people lecturing Tinubu about politics have not contested to be class captain. Not to forget. Now, this is not about people lecturing Tinubu. First of all, let me just chip in this before I continue. This is about people telling him, you are not doing the right thing. You came up to a position and you are meant to do the right thing, which is make everything equal. Don't make any part of Nigeria question their, inclusiveness. It is very clear. Why don't you just make everybody feel calm, then go ahead to continue your race? But no, you wanted to do things your way, hereby making some part of the country to question the inclusiveness. And that is a big red flag. So, well, let's continue. We'll find out more. According to him, Bola Tinubu held Lagos State in his hand for 22 years, and people who have not even challenged him to be captain of a class are lecturing him. Respect should be given to Bola Tinubu. He further said that Bola Tinubu calculated the Muslim ticket well because most of the vote comes from the north. Given his own calculation of how Bola Tinubu might have arrived at his decision, Gbolahan Olojede said, if he picks a pope from the southeast, he might not win the southeast. He said if he picks a candidate from the south, he might not win because most people are for the People's Democratic Party. He went further and said if Bola Tinubu picks a person from the southwest, he might not win because most people there are not bothered about religion. So Bola Tinubu had to go for the north because of the past record of 2015 and 2019. Now, this person is even wrong by even suggesting that if he picks from his... Why will Bola Tinubu, who is actually a southerner, this person is clearly having the same... How am I going to put it now? He's of the same opinion that anywhere they pick from does not matter. It matters. Nigeria is not yet matured. We have not gotten to that maturity of democracy, of people picking from wherever, and at the end of the day, people giving them their whole support. It's not possible. The only way it is going to work is when the country starts practicing in clear crystal terms what I call equity, fairness, and justice. If everybody feels included in the politics of the day, or in the politics, or in the leadership, you understand? Everybody feels included, everybody feels equal, and there is justice for everyone. I don't even think anyone is going to be coming out raising dust over this issue. If everything is fair and just, we are not going to be having the Yoruba Nation agitators. We're not going to be having Sunday Igboro group, this Yoruba Nation and people who are... No, we're not going to be having the Biafra Nation agitators. If everything is fair, I will keep repeating. But because things are not fair, anytime, there is something like this, people are like, they don't come again. They want to sideline more people and further divide this country. And it is quite alarming that this person will be suggesting southerner. For goodness sake, even if it is not in our constitution, this is the way we have been using to balance. It's just like to make the equation balance. There's a southerner as the president, automatically the vice president should be from the other region, south and north. It should be like, that is how it has always been. Yes, they'll come out and say, oh, it is not in the constitution. It is not in the constitution, but it has been used so that everybody will feel included. The same way, nothing Christian. We have other religions in Nigeria, but these two are the main dominating religions. So for that reason, why don't you give them that sense of belonging? And me, all these things they're even talking about, it is very kind of, I'm holding my head, I'm saying they're only looking at this from this pre-election period. But what's me, I'm even looking at is, we're looking after the elections. After the election, what happens? What is going to be the consequences of us picking a Muslim? That time, these people who are even at our beck and call, some of these politicians, not all, some who even come out and answer us questions we ask them now because they are wanting our votes. We don't know how they are going to be. So we don't tell them, this thing cannot work. And I'm even telling people of Nigeria, enough of this talk. Get your PVC. At the polls, tell those people who the power is in their palms. If we don't give them the mandate, will they come and put a gun on our head and pick it? It's not possible. It's not possible. So anybody coming out to say people who have not, what's his class captain? What's this talking about? He's coming from an angle that is not even. This one, he does not have a point. So Mayo, he does not have a point. Nobody is coming out to tell him what to do. We're only saying this is what is going to be right. You don't wake up and let's say your child is ill, and because your child is not responding, though there is hope. I've given us a scenario where there is this prince. To date, there's this prince called the Sleeping Prince. He's the prince of, in Saudi Arabia, he's a prince. He has been asleep for the past 10 years. Now they're holding on to the only hope that that prince is going to wake up. What he has been living on is life support. There are few times, just 2 times, I think on 2 or 3 occasions, he moved his head or he raised his finger, and they have held on to that hope. Now, this is the only thing making them to hold on to that hope. Now, the people of Nigeria, this is the only thing that will help us to balance our equation. The Christians are making noise. If they're making noise about this whole religion thing, why don't make them feel relaxed? It will even further put their mind at rest because of this whole Islamization agenda that is flying around the air. These people feel this. Why don't you just give this thing to them? It is not too difficult. Kofi Bele now. It is not too hard. Give them this thing. We are not even looking at him is looking at winning the election. We are talking about the consequences that is going to follow after the pre-election period. What is going to follow? We are supposed to have somebody there to balance it. If let's say for instance, we have somebody who is a Muslim there and is seeing things from an Islamic angle alone, the Christian VP is going to say, no, what of from this angle? This is how these people is going to be feeling because he's a Christian. And also when he too as a Christian candidate also, when he's overdoing, the Islamic person says, no, this thing, they're not going to, he's not going to be saying, let us balance it up. And that is how it is supposed to be. But imagine 2 of them, they are all Muslims. Who is going to be checking out for the excesses of the other? None. That is what we are talking about. Why they're looking at this thing from the pre-election period, we are looking at the consequences. What is going to be the consequences of having a Muslim as a Christian and a Muslim as a... Well, I've said it before. If Nigeria is a country where there's equity, fairness, and justice, this will not even be an issue. But because we have not been practicing real democracy, it is half-baked democracy that we have been practicing. That is why we are still having all these issues. Okay. I am a Christian and I'm pastor. People who are against the Tinubu choice of running mates are enemies of Nigeria, irrespective of your faith. That is just your opinion, and of course you're entitled to your opinion. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the noon. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.